I'm actually high right now, but not the type of high that everyone is thinking about. I'm actually high off meditation. Meditation has been relevant to me for the past 4 months. These 4 months have been very stressful, and I've been having a lot of anxiety. So I started meditating, and it started to help me unfold myself, not just through my life, but through my thoughts and my feelings. Good morning, class. My name is Christian Diaz. I'm 29 years old. 21 years old. Sorry about that. My birthday is on August 29th, 1995. Got a little nervous there. I want to major in nutrition. My goals in nutrition is to become a nutritionist that can make nonprofit organizations. I feel like this nonprofit organization will help people understand that being healthy and being a very nutritionist person, it's not about making the money. It's really about keeping everybody healthy. We want to live to the longest life that we want. We don't want to just end up, heart disease or, diabetes moved up to number 4 and leading cause of death. So therefore, I want to start nonprofit organizations to make a positive change around the world. And I'm also from Los Angeles, California. And in order for everyone to get to know me, I'll be speaking about my interests, my hobbies, and the way I like to express myself. First of all, I want to start off with my interest for everyone to get to know me. My interest is meditation. Meditation for me has been very, good, on this path of these 4 months. Musical meditation is what I do. I really love to listen to music, but the meditation that I do is not really the music that I listen to on the radio or that I listen to on my iPod or my phone. I feel like those are just smart devices that kind of just don't really get us to grow. So therefore I use musical meditation through instruments. This musical meditation is for the mind. The mind has been very troubling for me in the past 4 months. So therefore I found musical meditation. And I want to talk a little bit about how this musical meditation has helped me. Has everybody heard of stress and anxiety? Mm-hmm. Okay, just checking. So stress and anxiety has been a very huge problem in my life, especially with, I guess I'm a male, so I can say with relationships. As a male, I want to be loved, I want to give love, but then therefore if that reciprocation doesn't happen, therefore I become frustrated, I become very angry. So therefore I'm like, why this person doesn't love me? How come this girl doesn't want to, love me? So therefore I just became so agitated, and I found musical meditation. Therefore this is why musical meditation has been a great part of these last 4 months. Now all I do is just look for happiness, and this musical meditation has brought me to an ecstasy of happiness. So basically I'm on a natural high, which is totally amazing. Second, now that I spoke about my interest, I want to talk about my hobbies. My hobby is to read books. I enjoy reading books. I probably read about 1 hour a day of just books. I feel like books have been a huge progress just because it builds so much knowledge. So this knowledge just comes from books. We can't really understand so much because on the internet it's either false information or we could just be reading something that tweets and social media. So therefore I'd rather open a book and open up some real knowledge. This is that's supreme knowledge. So therefore that's why I really enjoy reading books. My interest in books I want to talk about is Ancient Times, Philosophical Teachings of India. I really enjoy these books, these philosophical books. It truly has been part of not just the meditation, but also these past 4 months building myself to become a better person. So therefore these philosophical books has helped me with understand the self within, achieving the super consciousness, and understanding the metaphysical being that helps our consciousness elevate to a higher state of intelligence. So therefore I like to understand more about the universe, our nature, and not just the nature of animals, but also the nature of ourselves, the way we act, the way we want to perform in this place we call Earth, Mother Nature, I guess you can call it like that. So therefore, now I talked about my interest, my hobby. Now I'd like to talk about the way I express myself. So third, I like to express myself through love and humility for everyone to get to know me. I feel like love has been an important part of my life. I couldn't find it, and I'm not trying to say, I guess women also do the same thing. You don't find it in man, you don't find it in women. Sometimes you might just find it in something lower than a species, which is like an animal. Animals are so amazing, they're so beautiful. Even animals feel like they should express love, and they have to receive love as well. It's a natural instinct from every living entity. It's not only humans. So therefore, I feel like love is really important in my life, important in everyone's life. If we don't have love, we become frustrated, we become angry. I've been there before, so therefore, I'm like giving my experience. So therefore, I become angry, and I just become depressed. I'm like, why do I feel like this? Like, does nobody love me? Like, what's going on here? So therefore, I found the true meaning of love through these philosophical books, which I like to express myself through this true love, which means, it's not really like, oh, I love you, or I love you. No, like, it's more like, like I care for everyone, not just for certain people, even lower species of entities such as animals. And also, I want to talk about humility. Humility has been a huge part because when I wasn't humble enough, I used to be so selfish. I'd be like, I want this, I want that. Like, man, that guy has like a nice sweater. I'm gonna get a nicer sweater than him. So then therefore it becomes a competition, and nobody really becomes like a community. It's more like I want better than him. I want this, and I see music videos. I used to see a lot of music videos. I'd be like, whoa, that guy's wearing some nice clothes. Like, I'm gonna get some of those. That's just very selfish in me. So therefore, I deserve to be humble, because that makes me more grateful, not for the things that I could do for myself, but the things that I could do for you. I guess you all and everybody around nature. Just so many people are out there that needs help. So I became very humble. And the way I like to express myself through love and humility is to render service. I like to do service for anyone that is open to find help. I will give it to them, because I want to be grateful for what I could do to them. I had a friend, his name is Jay Chaitanya. He spoke one day that a rapper has the lyrics that say, I have an S on my chest. So these S on my chest, I guess, stand for like Superman or having power. I don't want to have that S on my chest. The imaginary S on my chest should stand for service. That's what I want to do. I want to make sure I don't leave a message about what could I do for you, what I did for that person. No, I want to leave a message in how I made that person feel, because I feel like that's what's most memorable, the way you made a person feel, not the way you treated them, the way you made them feel, because they'll be like, whoa, this guy, like, or this woman, or, even if it's an animal, they'll be like, whoa, like, just touched my heart. So therefore, they feel some sort of reciprocation of love and humility, and that's what's very important to me. Now, in conclusion, I spoke about my hobby, my interests, and how I like to express myself for everyone to get to know me. Now, referring back to my attention getter, it came up last minute, because before this, I actually had a long quote. Miss Wooden actually saw the quote, and she was like, yeah, I thought I was going to spend like 5 minutes reading that quote. So therefore, I came with a small attention getter, which is meditation. Meditation has been very important to me, and it has helped me, through these books, find a higher purpose in life. Not just, like work 24 hours a day. Sometimes I would think about it, I'm like, well, if we live up to 100 years, and we say we sleep 12 hours a day, then we only live up to 50 years. And if we're a child, tend to, like, from birth to 20 years old, we're in school. That takes off 20 years off of that. So 30 years, and then we're old, and we can't do much. That's like from 80 to 100. That's another 20 years less. So we probably just live up to like 10 to 20 years. That's something that I really just thought about so much through this meditation. So therefore, I want to give everybody, the opportunity to ask, for help whenever they need it. Reciprocate that same love. You want to make sure that people feel the same way you want to be felt. So therefore, thank you very much for listening to me. I hope to help anybody here that would love help. Thank you.